Welcome. The Internet Marketer Training Channel by George Pierce presents a Level 2 Affiliate Marketing Content Creation Strategy. You are about to discover how you can get other people to create content for you. How to get others to build and grow your site. All for free. The strategy allows for rapid growth with less effort. Your benefit is more income and more time. Again, your cost is zero. More income has all kinds of advantages and never-ending possibilities. And time freedom means that you can enjoy your income advantages and do the things that you want. Allow me to share that you are in for a very pleasant surprise. You are going to find out you are about to have fun. A little like Christmas morning. So let's begin.
Hi and welcome back. I'm George Pierce, and this video is about how you can get other people to help you to build your website. How you're going to be able to get other people to add content to your website so that it can grow even faster. This is a way that you're going to be able to experience what I call the snowball effect, and I've had the pleasure and the privilege of experiencing that fortunately quite a number of times. And typically the way that I experience that is with the method that I'm going to be sharing with you in this video. And the method's pretty simple. It's to create what's called a social site. I've created a number of social sites. I've created forums and social sites. And what I'm going to share with you is what I believe is kind of the best of both worlds. The site that I'm going to be sharing with you is called Elgg or Elgg3, and it is free. If you have a web host, if you already have web hosting, you should be able to find it in Softaculous. Go to your cPanel, go to Softaculous, once you go to Softaculous, click on social networking, and it should show up at the bottom. It'll be Elgg or Elgg3. And if you don't have Softaculous available, it should be on your website installer, and just simply search for Elgg and it should show up that way, and then you can upload it. And if you can upload it through your web host, it should automatically set up your MySQL. That's another video. You will need what's called MySQL, and you may need cron job as well. So this is something that you're not going to be able to install on most free web hosts, but there is a free web host. One of the things that I focus on, of course, is free. In order to be able to do this for free, you can go to a web host called Infinity Free. This is free web hosting. It has a free cPanel. Sign up with Infinity Free. Go to the cPanel. Go to Softaculous. Go to social networking or social networks, and then scroll on down to Elgg. Make sure that you fill in the username and password, and make sure that you write that down or remember it or whatever. I would recommend that you write it down or save it. In most cases, you'll be able to install it. It's going to automatically set up MySQL. MySQL is sort of like a separate storage area, let's say, where you're going to be storing your membership names, addresses. Because it is a membership site, you are going to need MySQL in order to do that. If you like this content, and I certainly hope you do, if you're finding value in this content, give this video a big old thumbs up if you would. Do that right now. Turn that like button black. Thank you so much. And consider subscribing to my channel so that I can let you know whenever I upload a new video. And I invite you to stay with me, because I'm going to be sharing another way that you can make money from the comfort of your home. And actually, this is my #1 recommendation for making money at home. This is a way that you can make $10,000 per month in as little as 2 to 3 months. So stick with me for that. As far as setting this site up, it's pretty easy to do. Just simply start at the top, in my opinion, click on everything and fill out every detail. This is not meant as a tutorial. Again, this is level 2. This is more of an informative video than an instructional video, but I want you to be aware. Simply go through everything. It's going to take you possibly, I would say, at least an hour, maybe 2 or 3 hours if you've never done this before, in order to set it up. So I want you to understand that that's just the setup time. Then it's going to take you content. You're going to have to fill this website with content. The idea is that you want to build that content around keywords. You're going to be using the bum marketing method. I'll leave a link below to the bum marketing method, a little PDF that I've done about the bum marketing method if you're not familiar with it. Essentially, it is building your website or building your web pages around content, and that content is based around a keyword. So this page is built around a keyword, this page is built around another keyword, this is built around another keyword, and eventually after you get several hundred pages and several thousand pages, just about every keyword that your visitor might use to find your kind of website, to find your kind of content, you've got it covered. So the idea is that all keywords are going to lead to your website. What that's going to mean is that you're going to start getting recognized, noticed by search engines, and I'm very serious about this. I think the very first time that I did this, I got recognized by the Russian search engines. So all my initially, what I'm doing was working. What I'm sharing with you was working. It worked very well, but essentially all my visitors are coming from Russia. And actually, I didn't know Russian, but I got some translation, so I had like hello and welcome in Russian. What happens is that once one search engine finds you, the rest will follow. As your membership grows, your members start adding content, more and more content, more and more and more content, and it literally creates what's called a snowball effect. I'm really talking about a snowball effect. In my case, as many as 15 million visits, free visits per month. Before I sold that site, I'd finally broken 1 million visits in a month in like February. I think I sold it in like August. Between 1 million in February, maybe January and August, it went to 15 million and we're still blowing and going. That's one of the level 2 benefits of content marketing, is this snowball effect, and it's really mind-blowing, especially the first time it's happened. Your jaw's going to drop. It's just going to start going crazy. And the idea is that other people are going to build your content. Other people are going to build your website. I've used forums to do this. Excellent, and that was my primary way of doing this. Now what I've evolved into is more or less social sites, and the social site that I'm going to recommend, and you can use any social site or any forum that you want, they're all going to essentially do the same thing for you, but the social site that I'm going to recommend is ELGG or ELGG3. The reason is it's still a lot like a forum. So you still have all the kind of control that you would want as a forum. However, it has that social feel. In my opinion, you're going to find that people like forums. They will go to your forum, but I believe you're going to have even more success with a site like ELGG because has more social aspects as well. And my niche is weight loss. So the social aspect in weight loss, the support part of it and so on, that is also a major plus. So that's why I'm recommending ELGG. So I have used many of the forums, and I've used many of the social sites. Most of the social sites are more like dating sites, and that's really not the kind of site that I'm recommending. That's why I'm recommending ELGG, because it is more of a forum site, but it has that social feel and that social benefit. Initially, I did this all with forums. The very first site that I did was a forum. What happens is that visitors and members add content, add comments, and so on, and as your site grows, the comments grow, the posts grow, and so on. And you're not doing this; they're doing this for you. But initially, you're going to have to add the content. So let me talk about that next. The first thing you're going to have to do is set up the website. That might take you somewhere between 1 and 3 hours to set the site up, depending on whether you've done it before. I recommend a content spinner, an article spinner. I use Spin Rewriter. That does cost about $6.50 or so per month. The idea is that you want to create a lot of content, and this is a way that you can create quite a number of articles per hour, so you can fill up that content in a relatively short period of time. Depending on how quickly you add the content, it can take you anywhere between 6 and 8 weeks, or just maybe 6 to 8 days. I cannot legally make any promises, of course, but I've done this again and again and again, and the only thing that the main thing that I'm doing differently now is that I'm primarily using software such as Elgg, which again is a little bit more social, and I think it also helps to turn visitors into members a little bit more easily. Once that free traffic starts to flow, it's like a faucet, and it's just going to keep getting turned on and on and on, more and more and more. If you'd like to check out another way to make money from home, click the link below where it says Start Here. This is a training program that, in my opinion, is one of the best on the planet. It's a way that you can make 5 figures a month, $10,000 a month or more, within the next 2 to 3 months. It's a fast-track program, but it's simple enough for a newbie. And make enough money in just the next few short months where you can fire your boss. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Allow me to wish you much success. I'll see you in the next video.